What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Vince Warburton and this is VW Fitness. Today we are talking about Alpha Theory's Whey Plus protein. Let's get to it. All right, guys, I'm super stoked to get into this video review, but before we get started, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe and bell for notifications. I do post every single week, guys, so make sure you stay tuned to every single new review. I keep the reviews completely unbiased, unpaid, and we keep it real here on the channel, guys. So very excited for those of you that are returning. Welcome back. I appreciate you guys coming back and checking out today's video. Let's just backstory real quick. I know I said this in my last video. I'm gonna kind of bring everyone up to date with kind of where things are at because it has been a little bit. And I've had this product actually for a few months. It's kind of crazy. Alpha Theory did send this product to me for free. They're not paying me. They did not tell me anything to say in regards to the review. They basically just sent it out to me and I said I would do a review of it. We're finally getting to it. It's been so long, guys. And I have one more of their products that I still need to review as well, so stay tuned for that. I've been a big fan of Alpha Theory, and honestly, they've been really, really great for the channel, just sending products over for my complete, honest, unbiased reviews, which is great. I love when companies will do that. I think it's very important to keep it, completely unpaid. Now, for a protein, this is going to be broken down into three different parts. We're going to talk about number one, price, two, the label ingredient breakdown, and then lastly, we'll talk about the taste. So let's jump right into it, guys. This comes in at $34.99 for 30 full servings. That price per serving breaks down to about $1.16, $1.17 per serving, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, here's the kicker. Use the discount code VW25. That's going to save you 25% off of your entire order, guys. That is not an affiliation link to me. I do not receive anything from that. It's really just a complete special discount just for you guys, my subscribers, and for those of you that are checking out the video, which at this point, you probably should have hit the subscribe button because I just gave you a 25% off coupon. Now, with that price per serving, that is going to come in at a 9 out of 10 on the consistent protein pricing scale. Obviously, with the 25% off, which I do not base the rating on, it's going to be solid 10 out of 10. But we're going to keep it at a 9 out of 10 for those of you that missed the discount code and apparently you don't want to put that code in. Don't know why you would do that. But yeah, 9 out of 10, guys. This is a fantastic price per serving in terms of a protein. Let's jump into the label ingredient breakdown now. We'll pop that up here now. And yeah, we start out with a 37-gram scoop, 30 full servings, like I said. Total fat is gonna be 4 grams, which is a little bit higher than most proteins that I typically do see. Usually I'm looking at about a half gram to about 2 grams. So this is on the little bit higher side. There are 150 calories in this protein, and we have 3.5 grams of carbohydrates, less than 1 gram of sugar. So more than likely you're getting your kind of sweetener from an artificial sweetener. And I know a lot of people have stomach issues or they really don't want to take any sort of artificial sweeteners. So maybe to each their own. Just make sure you look into the label a little bit further and check out the other ingredients. Make sure there's nothing in there that potentially you may not want to be taking. Big one here, 25 grams of protein, which is awesome, guys. I think that's kind of a standard amount. Now that 25 grams is made up of both a whey protein isolate as well as a micellar casein. So what this is gonna do, guys, is you're gonna get two kind of different protein sources that are gonna be kind of a sustained release. It's like basically taking like a caffeine anhydrous and a dicaffeine malate. You're gonna kind of get benefits all the way through. So I think that's a fantastic blend. Obviously percentages and whatnot, that's gonna vary, and a lot of people have their own idea of what it should be. Personally for me, I really just stick to protein isolate. I take about 1.5 scoops to 2 scoops a day, every day, whether I'm lifting or not. So for me, it's nice to get some micellar casein in here. That's a slower digesting protein to just kind of help sustain hunger. It's gonna help with muscle protein synthesis, all those great benefits that come from supplementing protein, which the majority of us are not eating enough. So definitely look into a protein source such as this to kind of supplement those protein macros. So in terms of the label ingredient breakdown, guys, again, this is a fully disclosed label. It does break it down to 88% whey isolate and 12% casein. That is the 25 grams of protein. That's what makes up that 25 grams. I think that's great. There are 6 grams of EAAs and 250 milligrams of digestive enzymes in here. I know some people have issues with whey protein in terms of stomach. I personally do not, but having those digestive enzymes does help with the body's ability to break down the supplement, the protein, which is obviously we want to take as much of the health benefits of the protein from the supplement and then take it into the body rather than just wasting it away. So I think that is important. I think that's great. So in terms of how I would use this, I personally would probably take about a scoop, scoop and a half post-workout. Some people like to take protein during the workout or towards the end of the workout. I personally take it post-workout. I really have not noticed a lot of significant changes. And the other thing is I typically work out fasted. So I don't want to break my fast until the very last minute, and which is typically post-workout. And you know, I'm ready for a protein shake. So in terms of label ingredient breakdown, guys, I'm gonna give this a solid 8 out of 10. Now, why am I docking in a couple points? Well, I've seen other proteins that hit a little bit higher in terms of protein. I think the fats are slightly higher. Some people may dock it for that. I am gonna dock it because the majority of other proteins that I've looked at and I've worked with have been, you know, right around that 1.5 to 2 grams. And some of us are very concerned about fats. And so, you know, we're just going to give it, I mean, 8 out of 10, guys. That's still a solid number. I think it's a great transparent label. I've said this about Alpha Theory products. I really do like their products, and I'm stoked to give this a try here today. So 8 out of 10 in terms of the label ingredient breakdown. Let's move right into that taste profile, guys. Now, taste is so subjective. You know, it's one of those things that you really can't, like, everyone's gonna be different with it. So just kind of keep that in mind. Now, this does recommend 6 to 8 ounces of water. I'm gonna do 1 scoop today, and I have 7 ounces of water here in the official VW Fitness Shaker cup. More information on that probably coming soon. Still need to figure it out. Now, completely sealed. Guys, I have not opened this. I have not tried this protein. I honestly kind of just finished up another tub of protein, and I'm looking forward to kind of starting my next round of proteins here. So we're gonna open this up. I got really lucky today. It's my lucky day. The scooper is right there on top, which is fantastic. It is very powdery, okay? We are gonna do 1 full scoop here. This is the scoop size, pretty big scoop, guys. And we're gonna dump that right into there. Now this does look, this is very fine powder. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is a very fine powder, so this is gonna probably mix up very easily. Now you can, I will say this, with casein protein, it tends to be very, very thick. It tends to be, it's hard to mix. You have to use a lot of liquids to kind of break it up. With this, doesn't look like we're gonna have that issue, as you guys can see in here. Now this does come in 1 flavor. It is the chocolate peanut butter, which is probably one of my go-tos if I were to probably choose one. Honestly, chocolate, vanilla, those are kind of your standards. I would always go with chocolate. I do like a chocolate peanut butter, so that's kind of cool. And so yeah, let's give this a nice good shake. I do not use a blender ball. And there's our mixability, guys. Very little foaming. Like I said, everything kind of mixed up very well. The bottom here, yeah, not really anything on there. There it is. There's the focus. So yeah, it looks like mixability is pretty good. And that is, like I said, actually, you know what? We went a little bit higher. We went about 8 ounces of water here. And cheers. Okay, initially it has a very nice peanut butter kind of taste. Everything's very smooth. Chalkiness, pretty minimal for a protein, you know, a whey protein shake. Now, I do taste a little bit of the sweetener. So if, like I said, if you are sensitive or you do not want to taste artificial sweeteners, I personally don't mind it. I supplement with Splenda in my coffee. Obviously pre-workout, the majority of them have sucralose or some sort of sweetener in there to kind of sweeten things up. But you do taste it. It does come off very sweet. It's not more of like a natural, I guess, a naturally sweet kind of flavor. But overall, it's very easy to drink. It's interesting because it gives off this very nice peanut butter right off the top, and then the back end is that chocolate kind of coming in full flavor there. Yeah, it just kind of has this really nice, smooth peanut butter to chocolate kind of flavoring. Obviously, that's what we're going for here. Not overly thick. Obviously, with some proteins, it can get really thick and kind of really grainy. I've talked about a lot of vegan proteins. Obviously, this is not vegan, but you know, you kind of get that grainy kind of flavor. You do not get that here, and I would say everything mixed up very nicely. And the taste is good. Is it perfect? Like I said, the sweetener is a little heavy. I don't think it's overly sweet. I just can kind of taste it. I think some of the flavor of the peanut butter and the chocolate could be a little stronger, and that would probably lessen the amount of kind of sweetener. So in terms of the taste, guys, honestly, for me, this is a 9 out of 10. I would drink this every day. It doesn't bother me. The sweetener stuff does not. I know I'm hitting that because I think a lot of people are very concerned about it. I do get a lot of comments about sweetener stuff and people want to know. So I definitely want to highlight that. But for me personally, I don't mind it. Again, taste is very subjective here. I think this is a really easy, quick to drink kind of protein. It's gonna be great post-workout. Be great first thing in the morning or before bed, potentially. You know, it doesn't have a lot of casein. I know some people, bodybuilder style, are gonna take a casein every single night to allow the muscles to continue to grow and muscle protein synthesis. But I think this is a great blend. Honestly, I think it's good. It tastes good. Price per serving is great. So what else can I say? So again, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. You know, make sure you use that discount code VW25. Save yourself 25% off your entire order. These guys have been really great. I'm looking forward to trialing and testing and giving you guys a full review of their EAA, BCAA product. I hope they come out with some more products. I'm a huge fan of their Alpha Theory K9 pre-workout. The peach mango tastes phenomenal. It's one of my favorite go-to kind of daily driver, higher stim, basic, I don't know. There's so many words to use with that pre-workout for me that I could literally take it 5-6 days a week and not have to really cycle it. I think it's a fantastic pre-workout. The protein I think is solid. I think it kind of falls in line with the rest of, obviously I have not tried their EAAs yet, but I think it will fall right in line with the rest of the product line. I hope they come out with some more products here soon. Obviously with COVID and everything, I know things are extremely difficult. And I'm sure a lot of these companies planned on doing a lot more this year. So I'm hoping for 2021. If you guys have any questions, make sure you check out their website, alphatheorysupplements.com. If you have any questions for me, leave a comment below. I will get back to you. Hit me up on Instagram at @TheVWFitness. And aside from that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe and bell for notifications. And as always, we'll catch you in the next one.